Good morning everyone, I am Vishakha Thakur. Welcome to 3.0 TV. Crypto TV has rebranded itself as 3.0 TV to provide an all-round update to viewers and help broaden the understanding of the evolving digital segment, including cryptocurrencies, blockchain projects, Metaverse, non-fungible tokens, cybersecurity, and several other related issues. Keep watching 3.0 TV for all things related to Web3, including to keep abreast of all the ongoing happenings and transformation in the digital space. Here are the news headlines. CFTC to become primary crypto regulator under new plan. Cryptocurrencies consolidate, Bitcoin trades above $23,100. Crypto banking platform Galoy raises $4 million for synthetic dollar. Facebook parent Meta Platforms plans to take on debt. Dating app Tinder drops plans for digital currency Metaverse after losses. Solana's $6 million exploit likely tied to Slope wallet, developers say. Crypto exchange ZB.com loses $5 million after halting client withdrawals. British soccer club accepting Bitcoin for matchday tickets. The Senate Agriculture Committee, which is in charge of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission or CFTC, moved a bipartisan bill on August 3 that would grant the CFTC exclusive jurisdiction over cryptocurrency trades that comply with the Commodities Law. The bill proposes to introduce a Digital Commodities Consumer Protection Act, laying down a clear definition of digital commodity or digital security that would include cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ether. The Act, however, will exclude anything that may be a security, enabling the CFTC to monitor both digital commodity transactions and force registration of digital commodity platforms, according to a breakdown of the bill. A significant portion of the bill is dedicated to detailing how digital commodity brokers would be treated similarly to their traditional financial counterparts. A blog post by the industry think tank Coin Center in support of the legislation said that it would allow the CFTC to regulate spot markets rather than leave that responsibility to the SEC. Cryptocurrencies consolidated gains, tracking a rebound in US stocks as investors took succor from services data, easing geopolitical tension and a federal governor's comment on the economy. Bitcoin traded near $23,100. US stocks ended up higher on Wednesday, with the Dow advancing by 1.29%, while the S&P 500 hit its highest level since June. The tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite jumped about 2.5%. Investors were enthused by a surprise rebound in July services PMI and comments from St. Louis Federal Reserve President James Bullard. Bullard said he does not think the US is in a recession, citing job gains and low unemployment. An eventful visit of the US of Representatives House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi to Taiwan on Tuesday, which had caused many investors to stay away from risky assets amid potential US-China tensions, also bolstered appetite for riskier assets. Bitcoin was recently seen trading at around $23,150, up 1.5% in the past 24 hours. Ether, the second biggest cryptocurrency, traded around $1,650, up 2.3% in a similar time span. All other major altcoins too traded higher, with the exception of Solana, which continued to languish. Galoy, the company behind the open source of banking platform, announced plans to raise $4 million to support the development of its core Galoy Money Bitcoin banking platform, a versatile application programming interface, and an enterprise-ready Lightning Network gateway designed to provide organizations with easy access to Lightning payments. Hivemind Ventures led the round. Other participants included Whaler Equity Partners, Time Train, El Zonte Capital, Kingsway Capital, Trammell Venture Partners, and Alpha Point. Galoy also began selling its StableSats product on August 3. StableSats seeks to offer an alternative to the present stablecoin infrastructure and regular way bank integration by leveraging derivatives contracts to produce a synthetic dollar backed by Bitcoin and tied to the US dollar. CEO of Galoy, Nicolas Berthet, said that Bitcoin's volatility makes managing financial obligations difficult. He believes that with stable sats-enabled Lightning wallets, users are able to send from, receive to, and hold money in an account in addition to their default BTC account. While the dollar value of the BTC account fluctuates, $1 in the USD account remains the same regardless of the Bitcoin exchange rate. Facebook parent Meta Platforms Meta plans to raise funds from sale of bonds. The decision comes a few days after the owner of social media companies reported a $2.8 billion loss in its Facebook Reality Labs. The Reality Labs division contains augmented and virtual reality operations known as the Metaverse. Meta is among the 18 companies from the S&P 500 that has no long-term or short-term debt, aside from lease obligations. Meta's proposed bonds have been rated AA with a stable outlook by S&P Global Ratings. The rating agency expects Meta's revenue growth to remain flat over the next 12 to 18 months due to a deteriorating economic climate, while cash balances are expected to remain strong with no leverage. Moody's Investors Service also granted Meta an AI issuer rating. Meta has reportedly asked Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan Chase & Co., Bank of America Corp. And Barclays to arrange calls with potential investors while looking into the demand for a potential corporate bond sale. After ratcheting up losses in the second quarter, Match Group, which owns dating app Tinder, Match and OkCupid, has now dropped plans for a digital currency Tinder coin and Metaverse dating. The move comes amid a rout in cryptocurrencies and digital asset space and uncertain economic outlook. Match Group CEO Bernard Kim, in a shareholder letter, said that the decision not to invest heavily in the Metaverse was taken due to the lingering uncertainty about the success of virtual dating. The company is not ditching its virtual currency plans entirely, with Kim saying that it needs to step back and re-examine the plan to make it more financially relevant to the company. According to Match Group, its operating loss of $10 million was caused by a $217 million write-down of Azure and Hakuna intangible assets, as well as the effects of foreign exchange and a lowered financial outlook for the two apps. Developers behind the Solana blockchain are saying the closed-source Slope wallet may be responsible for an ongoing exploit that has resulted in millions of dollars worth of crypto tokens being stolen from more than 9,000 hot wallets. In the second day of the exploit that has caused at least $6 million in various tokens to be stolen from users of the Slope and Slope-tied Phantom wallets, the Twitter account run by the Solana Foundation is blaming the software of the wallets and not its own code for the attack. The stolen funds were drained from unsuspecting hot wallets, which are wallets whose keys are stored online as opposed to on a hardware device. Phantom wallet developers say they have reason to believe the reported exploits are due to complications related to importing accounts to and from Slope. British soccer franchise Oxford City Football Club will become the first team in the UK to accept Bitcoin for Matchday payments once their season kicks off on August 6. Club supporters will be able to use Bitcoin via the Lightning Network to pay for food and beverages in addition to tickets at Oxford City's Raw Charging Stadium. To realize this vision, the team has come together with the Isle of Man-based Bitcoin company Coin Corner in a multi-year agreement. Along with the company's native branding, the team's shirts will now have a giant Bitcoin emblem on the back. That's all in the news today. This is me, Vishakha, signing off. For more such updates, keep watching 3.0 TV.